hope all you audio listeners can visualize this in your head.
I was gonna say
not
this is
too hard.
Visualizing things in 3D space is the
It's
reason
very-
I failed organic chemistry.
I think this is easier than when we were trying to describe the Huawei one, because this is just imagine opening like a menu.
There's been this rumor that Samsung is working on a trifold and that it's maybe coming out this year.
Do you remember when the
Yes.
first? Do you remember they put that timeline up about the XR glasses and then just completely skipped over that there's a trifold in there?
Yeah.
That's when we first kind of saw it.
During the last Unpacked before this one that just happened, right? It was the
Yeah.
like
the one at the
previous
beginning of this
Samsung
year.
event. Yeah.
So the rumors have continued to come out, and I think now it's confirmed because TM Rowe just was talking about that they're working on a trifold. So there's some new quotes, and
He said, "I expect we will be able to launch the trifold phone within this year."
yeah. So now we're full on trying to figure out what to expect, what it is, how it will trifold. That's actually kind of the biggest question: is how will it trifold?
Okay.
Because there's more than one way to do.
They already showed an animation of how it trifolds.
Yeah, Marques hasn't seen this yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet.
So Android Authority found some animations in One UI 8, I think.
My alma mater.
And two of them kind of show, I have them up here. We'll put them on the screen and I'll try to describe them for audio listeners. The first one is an animation or just a photo from behind the phone. So say you opened it all open and you would be looking at the backside. The left panel,
What is technically
you have
behind when it's...
Yeah, it is confusing. So like if you were looking at the fully open screen, the back part of that.
Yeah.
So on the left panel, you have the camera bump. On the middle panel, you have the front screen. And on the right panel, you have a blank, no screen at all.
A backing of one of the sides. This is like a Mobius.
I just want to see so what are your thoughts here before we go to the animation that might show it a little better after this?
I'm trying to figure. So this is gonna have
It's middle out. Thank you.
because the
Stealing
back
your
has
joke
to,
from a few weeks
there's
ago.
no so the camera's not going to fold onto the front screen, so it has to fold the other way, and so then the other side folds. That does
So the Huawei, remember, did that thing where it sort
folds
of
on
like
the outside.
it goes
Like a
like
Z.
it goes like a Z.
Yeah.
It does that, and it's always weird because when you're like opening and closing it, you almost break it every time because you think
you
it's
fold it
supposed to go the other way.
backwards. Yeah.
This one goes the natural way. So I believe the idea is because it's so thin, you're actually the hinge that the back closes over the middle part on is like thick enough.
Oh, okay.
So
that you can actually just sort of like double fold them.
Okay.
the reason we know this is because there's another animation that one of them is specifically a UI element or like an instruction that the phone will vibrate and send an alert. So when the phone is open, both the outsides fold into the middle, which obviously means it has to be kind of offset in order to do that. So if you fold the camera on the right side in first, the camera would be facing the screen that's going to fold on top of it.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Alert.
You might break it, so an alert's going to pop up.
I hope all you audio listeners can visualize this in your head.
It's
I was gonna say
not
this is
too hard.
visualizing things in 3D space is the
It's
reason
very-
I failed organic
I
chemistry.
think this is easier than when we were trying to describe the Huawei one, because this is just imagine opening like a menu, right? Like you open it and you're
that's a
holding the two sides and there's one flat
yeah.
piece in front of you.
Or if you ever did the science fair as a kid, I know some of you guys
Yeah,
are nerds
yes.
like me, and you had the tri-board or whatever.
Yeah, the trifold.
And the middle was like, you had the middle and then each side folded
middle
in
out.
front. And so you'd fold them both the same way. Yeah, I guess that's cool. If
So
it
they'll
were
fold
thin
on
enough.
top of each other. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you scroll down a little bit, there's one more in the animation of One UI 8. Look really closely at the hinges at the bottom of this picture.
Oh, yeah.
One is larger than the other one.
Yeah.
So the left side will fold in first, and then the right side, which
Folds
at
over
this
it.
point has the camera bump on the back, folds on top of that.
Yeah.
And that back of the left side is a blank face.
Yeah.
This is good detective work. I wonder, so is the fact that this is more intuitive going to matter to regular people when
Yes.
they go to like look at it in the store?
No.
Because if you have a phone sitting in front of you, I mean, because I'm thinking about like how are they going to sell this? It's going to be very expensive. It's going to be maybe in some stores, but it's a Samsung phone, so Samsung's going to try to move these.
Yeah.
Is the fact that these move in a maybe slightly more intuitive way a big part of why they did it like this?
Yes. Yeah, I think that like to get regular people to not break them, yes. The intuitiveness of people who buy the fold, like the old lady at the airport, right? You know, not able to use her S Pen anymore.
Yeah.
It's going to be nicer for her because she could probably not use the Huawei one. She would probably break that pretty quickly.
The Huawei one is confusing.
Yeah.
This, I'm wondering, we saw all the thinness of the latest Fold 7. It would make sense of being able to make one hinge slightly bigger. We also know that a lot of these folding screens, when the hinges close, they kind of give themselves some room to curve a little more.
Buffer space.
Yeah, so it's not folding quite at like creasing on top of each other. So this gives it more room actually to fold inside of it.
I would also not be surprised if they used the same like sort of micro teardrop technology that Motorola used in the Razr, where the screen sort of like teardropped inside the hinge.
And like shifts almost.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, though, I don't care how many warning signs you have about this. Someone is going to fold this the wrong way, right side in first. If I think of a menu, I almost always think about having the top part fold out left first, then to the right, which this is actually not.
I mean, it would be nice. This is insanely pure speculation.
Almost all of this is.
Yes. It would be cool if there was some sort of mechanism, mechanical mechanism, where you have to have folded the left half first in order for the right to even budge.
Like
there was some sort of little micro lock system in there.
It would be cool. I wonder if you could, though, set this up on a table like Marques was saying, like science fair poster, and have like your whole thing sitting.
Oh, dude,
like,
100.
Yeah,
like,
that's pretty sick.
And Chrome and Android are merging.
Yeah,
the future is.
It's happening.
It's happening.
This is the Clips outro. Subscribe.
What Google phone?
Nice.
Oh.